Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, my wonderful Pisces. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. Now remember, before you come into our realm, you got to leave any negativity outside the door. We don't bring that in with us because we want clarity when our messages are coming through so we can have perfect understanding, or at least close enough to it. So I want you to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Come on, Pisces. I hope all is well. All is well. Spirits talk to us on behalf of our wonderful Pisces. Give them the clarity and understanding that they are seeking so that they have answers to their questions and they're able to see the signs placed before them. Help them to gain that understanding, that comprehension, so they can be their best selves. Yes, yes, yes. What is our message for our Pisces? Trust all will be well. Look at that full moon and how it is illuminated along the edges. It's letting you know there's going to be a breakthrough so that you can gain that clarity and understanding and recognize it for what it is. Things will work in your favor. Things will work in your favor. Yes, things will work in your favor. Believe it. Slowly but surely. Doesn't happen overnight. Trust all will be well. When you're going through so much in your life, sometimes you just want confirmation that it's going to be okay. You're forging forward. You may not know what's ahead of you, but you're doing your best to work toward it. And that's when what you're manifesting will materialize into reality. That's what it's about. It's about overcoming obstacles. How do you react? Do you see yourself overcoming? You know, when you envision something, you can actually have it manifest. If you can see it, you can believe it, you can achieve it. It's all lined up in a design format so you can get through and weather the storms. And you know, you've gone through a lot, and look at it, you're still standing. Pisces, you're still standing. You're not giving up, period. You're not. No matter how you feel ambushed at times because so many things come at you, you just wade through the storms. Wade through the storms. It's sad but true, but you will get through. And that's a message for you, so you know that for sure. What is our light? Just give me the light. Just give me the light. Oh, you know, the one thing you got to do in life is pull yourself through. Sometimes you feel like you're sinking and that nothing is working in your favor. And then Pisces, everything starts to change. Your seeds that are planted start to flourish. Questions that you had are now being answered. Love in your life is blossoming into what you want it to become. It's a process, a draining process at times, but it's still a process. Okay. That's why I tell people we don't know what tomorrow holds, so we have to live our life today and enjoy it and continue planting seeds and watering them for our ultimate growth. All will be well. Even if it doesn't seem like it, know that it will be as long as you believe in it. Just give me the light. Share the light with us. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. To bring balance into your life. You know how important that is, to bring balance into your life? Sometimes, Pisces, you are working so hard towards your goal that you forget to live and enjoy life in the process. You want things to fall into place. You want to know that you're stable and have a solid foundation. and you're aiming towards that, you've come further along than some average folks. So when you're going through storms, don't look back, just keep forging forward. When the storms have cleared and your path is clear and you want to reflect on where you came from, that's fine if it's to inspire and give you encouragement to let you know that, yeah, I've come from a distance. I've come from the bottom. Now I'm here. Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's your attitude because you know your worth. You know your value. You know what you've overcome already. So this is definitely not the time to give up on anything. Because if you want to measure where you started from, it was way back a yonder. It wasn't yesterday. It was way back a yonder. And your experience and through the journey that you take on a regular basis each and every day will open that pathway for you to go through to forge forward. Obstacles, imperfections are all part of the plan. It's all in there. It's all embedded in there. But you see what I love about you, Pisces, is that you're still determined. So therefore, it's time to enjoy and reap some of the benefits of what you put in there, those seeds that you planted. You've got to take a break. Even farmers take breaks and they're planting seeds all the time. So you're no different. You need to rest through the process so your body can refresh to restart for the next day. You you don't do yourself any justice if you just keep going and don't breathe and take time out for yourself. You don't. So take intervals, take breathers in between. You can reflect back on your work, see how far you've come, measure how far you still have to go, what you still need to do. That's part of the process. A timeout to reflect, to strategically plan again. This is what it's all about. Okay, that's out. We have our moon, we have the light, and now we have the soul. We want to figure out, what is your soul card? What are you feeling? What are you aiming toward? What relaxes you? What makes you tick? What makes you grow? What makes you love? Open up the realm for understanding of my soul and my love on behalf of Libra. Clear that path so they can embrace their truth. Show them the way. Give them the guidance and inspiration necessary to keep moving forward. It's part of the growth process. Yes, it is part of the growth process. Ooh. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, as you should. As you should. You see, this is all part of your growth process because what you're saying is, I accept responsibility for all hiccups along the way, any issues along the way. And it's a releasing feeling because you know what? You end up being more respected more than ever when people recognize that as a whole, you got their back. You accept when things don't work out. So when you accept things not working out, also accept when things do work out and take the credit for it. Not trying to be conceited, just confident. Pisces, through all of these trials and tribulations, ups and downs, it has actually given you the strength that you needed. You listen to yourself more now. You recognize your voice. You recognize your struggle and you respect it. You know that it has value. It has worth. Struggle happens along the way. How long you stay there is up to you. If you're constantly moving towards your goal and you're seeing that progress, great. But if you keep going and hitting walls, dead ends, and brick walls, you just feel tired. In that moment, close your eyes. I'm serious. I'm not playing here. I'm serious. Close your eyes and recognize and remember where you started from. The work that you put in to get this going. If you're on a job and you got promoted recently and it's so stressful, you can do the job. Remember where you started from. Recognize where you are and see how much further you have to go. You should give yourself a pat on the back to still be in the game. People have given up all along the way, but not you, Pisces. You're like a silent warrior. You know what you want in life. And most Pisces know what they want in life from the beginning, from high school years, sometimes even younger. And you stay on that. You may tweak it along the way, but you stay. It's like you gain this inner strength through the process as you continue to work towards what you're working toward, whatever your goal is, whatever you set for yourself. And when other people are falling along the wayside, they can count on the fact that you still want to be a teacher, you still want to be a doctor, you still claim to be a scientist. But you know what? You lay your foundation from early. So you get disappointed when things don't fall in play along the way. But you know what? Because you're so structured in your strategy that you can pick up and tweak from where you left off to continue growing and rising. This is something that you possess, an internal possession that you have, where, yeah, sometimes we change what we want along the way. You change what you want along the way, but not drastically. And what experiences you've already had will lead you to the next step in your life, in your goal, in your dreams. And remember, your dreams were customized for you. Your spiritual realm embraced that by the divine and allowed you to continue working on that track. Now, with some of the adversity that comes with it, it's not detrimental to you because you're in tune with yourself. You know who you are. You're not trying to impress anybody, Pisces. And that's what people don't get. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're trying to do you. You're working on doing you. And it's been helping you along the way. You know what you want for yourself. And diligently you're working towards capturing that goal, fulfilling it, and rising above to the next level. So stress and all, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. That's why they tell you what? Trust all will be well. Trust all will be well. Okay? It's time to play. It's time to start enjoying what you've already achieved. Okay? And only person to blame is yourself, because you're doing this on your own, because you want to take credit for knowing that you did this for yourself. You're exemplifying a great deal of self-love, awareness, knowledge. Learning is the key to your success, because you know you don't have all the answers, Pisces. You're working toward them. You're learning along the way, but you know there's still more to capture. There's still more to capture. Got the soul. Okay. Now we're going to see what's our message for the cat. What is our message? What is our message? This is all for the Pisces. All for the Pisces. You're addicted to success, as I see. And When you come to this point, it's like a pitchfork in the road, and you have to decide which turn is going to take you, which turn is viable that's going to take you to where you need to arrive. Sometimes you doubt yourself, you're not sure. But you know what? At every stage, at every level, there was doubt. And look how far you've come already. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. You you're just working on figuring things out. You're not scared. You're just going through the unknown puts a little anxiety in the picture. But you're burying the past stuff. You are looking forward. You're believing that forward movement will keep you growing. And you are correct. And if you fall along the way, what's happening? You're not going to blame anybody but yourself. But no matter what, you're going to keep going. And all the stuff that's not helping you to get to the next level, you're going to dump like trash. Because you know your capabilities, you know your worth, and you know that the struggle is real. But you also know that you're going to get through. And the confirmation has already come because that's the moon spirit that you're in. Trust all will be well. At the back of your mind, the corners of your mind, the front of your mind, you have to know and believe and focus that all will be well. I'm doing my best. I'm learning as much as possible, and I'm thriving. The race isn't for the swiftest, okay? It's for you so that you can learn along the way and apply that knowledge as you're growing and going through your life. This is the time when you look into everything, wanting to figure everything out. You know that the struggle is real, but you've also known that when you have faith and you believe and you keep pushing forward, and you're not doing it aimlessly, you're doing it with intention. So you know what the end game is. You know what it is. And you can't get it distracted along the way. When you're working on achieving something and you're taking it step by step, you have to realize that when things are happening to you, it's because people on the outside, the outer realm, see the progress that you're making. They see the confidence you possess, and they don't like it. It kind of irritates them. Was it Denzel Washington that said about some people's spirit gets irritated when you're aiming towards your success or you're moving forward or growing? You irritate their spirit. That's when you're doing well. That's when you're making things happen in your life. I'm telling you, Pisces, you are about your business. And you don't care how long it takes. You continue, you just take it like a grain of salt. Some people get frustrated. You get frustrated, but not to the extreme that you're going to give up on yourself. You've been aiming high since you were young. That's just part of your DNA. And some people can't take it. But you know what you do? You're really quiet when you make moves. You're not this loud person that's just over there just talking. You capture yourself and you grow with who you are and you tweak along the way. You continue to aim high, even though there's been pitfalls and ditches dug for you. Return to sender because you're not falling down those ditches. You're not falling in those pits. You may slip a little, but they will not get you and keep you. So when you are true to yourself and you believe in your dreams, follow them because they were placed there for a reason. They were customized to you so that you could follow the necessary steps and tweak along the way and believe and have the faith and keep going and don't give up. That's what it's about. Imagine if everybody that slipped and fell stayed down and didn't get up. where would we be as a country? Where would we be as a world? Where would you be as a person? You have to look at every aspect. People fall. Remember what McClurkin, Donnie McClurkin? We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. That's what you have to that's what you have to believe. That's what you have to believe. Don't stay down for a count. Even if you lost a fight, you didn't lose the war. Even if you fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You've been torn quite a bit, but you know what? Doesn't matter, because you continue to rise. You continue to rise. That's the beauty of it all. You continue to rise. Yes, you do. It's so much times, even in your relationship, it's showing that the relationship that you're in right now may be a little toxic. And you're starting to see the signs and recognize things that you don't like. There's things showing up in a relationship that you really don't like. It's not a healthy relationship. And you can't blame that person. See, the blame comes in again. You can't blame that person for not fulfilling your needs and satisfying you and supporting you with your goals, because they're not someone that's going to be with you as you move forward in the future. You're going to let that relationship go because you don't see the strength and purpose of it. You're going through the motions, but there's no real magnet connection there. It's just a fling like. And the more you stay with that person, the more you recognize that they're not for you, because you're on an upward mobility movement right now, and you don't want any dead weight, Pisces. Stop carrying people that don't need to be carried. Okay? So focus on your agenda. Focus on your dreams. Make them real. Believe in them. Envision them so they are tangible in your life. And listen to your intuition. And a lot of times, even with this relationship, it's not a healthy relationship. You don't plan to marry this person and stay with them forever. You're just going through the motions just so you have companionship, because a lot of times you don't want to be alone. You like knowing that there's somebody there that you can rely on. I don't know why this person is in your life when you can't even rely on them, but that's up to you. So when things fall apart, there's no blame for anybody else but yourself, not even the person that's doing things they shouldn't. And you're going to recognize and fall in line with all of this and clean house. You're not going to tolerate this negative person in your life anymore. Okay? Because you are a loving person and you have a lot of love to give. And you're not going to let anyone take you or your love for granted. That's why they're telling you, trust, all will be well. Trust, all will be well. Trust, all will be well. Believe it. Believe it. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise, Pisces. And don't let people dictate your steps. Believe in yourself and rise accordingly, because your truth has gotten you this far. And you'll keep going and you'll manage just fine. All will be well. All will be well. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for being a part of Garnet Queen Tarot and sharing your messages with us. Take care. Talk soon.